And there we go, except my camera's not showing. That happens sometimes. That should work. Okay. Okay, let me lower this a little bit because I've noticed that at times there's a glare, and as long as it doesn't get, this seems to be the highest I ever get. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Welcome to the 51st episode of the Written Realm stream. It is not going to be a dev stream today, it's going to be another gameplay stream, which I'm very excited about because it means that I don't really have much to do. I can just kind of chill and play as opposed to being on the hook to fix the bugs, though we may do some of that too if the playthrough is fast. So, context. October was National Mud Building Month, where much like NaNoWriMo for writing a novel within the confines of November, you have all of October to build rooms with at least 100 rooms, 10 mobs, and some kind of interactions. Very, very, very open-ended. And so we got some pretty good submissions, and I'm trying to play through all the ones that are at least Written Realms entries. So I'm going to paste some links in chat in case some people look at this after the stream. And so if you want extra context on all of this, Addison and I actually just did an interview with the Titans of Text podcast. I talked to them 9 episodes ago, episode 10. I kind of gave a general introduction to Written Realms. This was more focused on the Namubumo event, and Addison, who is the author of the world that I'm going to play today, came with us and talked about his experience, and he had a lot of insightful and funny things to say, so I highly recommend checking it out. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing through his world. This world is called the Hallowed Outcasts. There it is. And I'm going to be creating a new character, as I like to do for these things. And I'll stick to Warrior because Warrior I think is sort of the most solid and kind of easy to get going with out of all the classes right now, and all of these worlds are going to be sort of balanced probably in the low end of things. I mean, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to start with this male warrior, and let's get going. Oh, let me open the chat too, just in case people have things to say. If my iPad wants to collaborate, okay. And I guess I'll see it here too, but yeah, and I'm also going to share in chat the world that I'm playing right now, which is this one. That's the world that I'm going to be playing. So they will be at the top of the chat. In the dashboard. Wonderful. All right, Hallowed Outcasts, let's do it. When the last refuge created by the remaining survivors of the Revered Kingdoms is threatened by a malevolent force, the world must seek out a new hero to prepare them for the oncoming war about to unfold. Okay. Let's see if Iki is up for the task. Dusty backyard. Patch of dirt in the middle of the field is what you wake up on. The grass is dead and gives off a strange red glow. There's a large table in the middle of the room with multiple smaller tables surrounding it. The bar has nobody inside of it, besides the cockroaches skittering across the floor. There's blood on some of the carts and stalls. Everything's abandoned. Okay, so you need to do more exploring. In this case, it won't let me go down because I'm trying to go down a well, and I could fall. Perfect. And also gave me a nice sword. Level 1. But gives me some strength and some attack power, and some good things, some more health. And a rope, which will presumably allow me to go down the well. Faint light to the... Faint light below. That's interesting that the well gets brighter as you go down. You would expect it to get darker and darker, but in this case, something's getting the light. That's a typo, I think. My makes. He probably means... Well, first of all, it should be your, but then it's missing a word here. Step down from the platform and follow me. Okay, so I'm supposed to follow him. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I don't think you can have... Yeah, I can't really follow him. I don't think he's going to take me anywhere. So I think he just means, like, keep going, basically. Beginning of a path. It can be helpful sometimes to say which direction it's at. So like to the west is a or west leads to a dimly lit room and south continues down the path or something like that, just in case the well, either way, but especially for visually impaired people, it's nice for them to know this direction is this direction is that. But in this case, I think that based on the exit command, it looks like west is the office and south is the like. I want to check out the office. I want to see what's in there. What's a Felkin? Interesting. Seems worked up. Cool. All right, let's see what he wants. Bloodreach. There's a boar blocking the path. She's not actually blocking the path, though. So one thing you could do is you could add a room check to this room that doesn't let you go south unless the boar is killed. And there's a room check that's called mob is present, so it will prevent exit or prevent entry if this mob is in this room. So in this case, you could have, and you can specify directions too. So you could have a room check here where the check is prevent exit, the direction is south, and the condition is mob is present, and then you pass the ID of this mob. But I'm definitely going to kill the boar anyways because I need experience and I want to complete the quest, so I will do it. But yeah, it could be an extra, if the boar is blocking the path, then it could be an extra little immersion element that could be done here. Okay, I got a boar hide and the boar is dead. So I'm going to go back here. It's all good, Addison. That's the good thing about video reviews is that we can go back and play them again, and any bugs that I encounter, I can go back and fix them, and any world building things we encounter, you can go back and fix them, so we can make it extra sharp. I love the ambiance so far, though. This is great. Okay, so let me complete the quest. Also, I need to loosen this thing up. I got this. I'm not going to go on a side rent right now, actually. Let me focus on the world. Dev streams like in Ramble, but not for these. Okay, so I got to level 2, which is good. It gives me bash. I got a little bit of gold. I gained faction standing with Killian, and I received some kind of a note. So the recruiter says, excellent work. I knew we still had some fighters. Head on down to the camp and give this note to the general. May the gods be with you. And you, Mr. Recruiter, and you. So I've got this nice note that proves that I am an accomplished fellow, so that's nice. Got my rope. Let's head over there. Alright, so let's see. The tunnel ends, and before you lies an absolutely massive cavern, teeming with life. Trees and waterfalls are scattered throughout the area, while buildings and huts dot the floor. Very nice. Nicely written. Bigger, there's a breeze, you're chilly, and you see a bunch of camps that have fires lit. And you feel pretty good. A small forest. Everything seems peaceful. There's a guard outpost apparently. Ooh, these guys are elite. They're tough. Don't want to mess with them. One's level 1 and one's level 8. But otherwise they appear... Well, this one is just level 1 non-elite. So this one is super tough and this one is not tough at all. I could probably kill her. And I might. I haven't decided how evil I want to be in this world yet. We will see. Fresh baked bread, campfire, laughter and cheering can be heard. Housing district, and there's a sign. Welcome to the housing district. Very nice. There's a large gate, and behind it, multiple houses. All right. Cool. Nice. So it was a little loft. Ah, the general. So I was looking for this guy. Wow, he's tough. He has a scar over his right eye. He's a tough little guy. Okay, so I can complete a quest. Well, let's see. I don't know if I can inquire. No, I can just complete it. So I'm gonna give him the note of accomplishment, and this levels me and gives me 25 gold. So I'll get a new skill counter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see now. Okay, so now he's got another quest. So let's take a look at what that is. This reminds me, did I post on the Mud Discord that I was doing this? I forget. I did not. Ah well. No biggie. Okay. So I have to go to the Scholars District and I have to find a journal written by the guy who founded this whole place. It's another initiation trial. Okay. Alright, so I have to find the Scholars District. So let's see if it's somewhere off from this. Oh, he sells things. Okay, nice. So he's got some boots. He's got a two-handed staff and a one-handed staff. I will probably want this two-handed staff. But I'm gonna see first what other merchants are in town. And he just has carrots and lettuce. That's cool. Ah, there's the Scholars District, so this is where I want it to be. There's a little library librarian here. And there's a journal, which is I think what he wanted. Okay, let's read this. As I write this, the enemy draws near. We as a people must stay together and fight, though I may be too late to say that. If any survivors find this journal, please keep it safe and make sure to let anyone still fighting for our cause read it, as what I'm going to say now is the only way this war can end. The blade of the sun needs to be stabbed directly into the heart of the Goreborn. If he reaches it first, there is nothing that can stand in his way. May the illuminated shine down upon those of you who may rise up and face the bloodthirsty beings who threaten this world. Wow, okay. So it looks like I need to acquire the Blade of the Sun then, and then I need to find this Goreborn and kill him. Okay, well let me get the journal at least. Can I complete it now? I probably can, yeah. There's another quest now. Let's get it. Alright, I gotta go to the east gate now and kill. I'm not exactly sure how many he wants me to kill. He doesn't say, just a few. So first of all, let me wear all of these that he's given me as quest rewards. Alright, so let me buy all this stuff because I've got 95 gold and I definitely want the 200 stuff, I think. Yeah. And I want the boots too. Yeah, the sword is not nearly as good, plus the sword is one-handed and two-handed weapons hit much harder. Road to the east gate. Again, this interesting pairing of one really hard mob and one weak mob. Okay. Is this guy supposed to attack me? If so, I think his aggression setting is not right. But he told me to kill these little figures, right? Yeah, attacked by the shadows. So this must be one of them. Yeah, you should make him aggressive. Because otherwise, like, you're never quite sure, like, am I really supposed to be attacking this person, you know? Making it aggressive kind of removes that potential guilt you might be feeling about it. So I don't know how many you wanted me to kill, but let's see if 3 is a good number. Yeah. Oh, it must be, actually, yeah, it must be a quest where you have to kill a mob, and so in this case, killing any one mob is does it, so just one would have been enough, I think. But this is the kind of thing where I know this because I'm the person who codes this, but for a normal player, it might be good to just say to come back after we've killed one of them, so it's clear. Nice. Continue east until you reach Praeton. Find a man named Mirren, and he'll fill you in more. Alright, I can do that. Hit a little lag spike there. I didn't inquire the next one. Yeah, I need to work a little bit on like multi-step quests and making sure that if there's a completion message that kind of leads you to another step in the chain, then ideally that should show up in the quest log. Because right now it just shows nothing. But you having completed the previous quest was kind of like as good as an inquire of the next quest, so I should probably think about that. Yeah. Let me go east before getting sidetracked too much. Oh, he has a quest too. Nice. So he wants me to kill a big creature outside of Praeton, which I mean I'm going to anyways, so I really might as well. I was here also. Nothing. Does this continue? No, it ends. Alright. There was another room here. Okay, backyard. Nice. Love the little details. I like that. Yeah, same thing. He needs to be aggressive, I think. All these like shadowy figures need to be aggressive. Oh, this enemy's supposed to be blocking? Yeah, you gotta add a room check for him. Add a room check and then make him aggressive. And nice. Let me see if this completes his quest. Silver blade. Oh my. That's awesome, but until I get his shield, I'm not gonna wear it because yeah, that's fine. I'll take a look afterwards, Edison. We'll figure it out. But yeah, this is a great weapon, but I don't have a shield, and two-handed weapons will still hit a lot harder than this, so I'm gonna keep my staff for now. But if I get a nice shield, then I'll go. I like this little bit of lore. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, that's a library. So the Goreborn is the monster that the founder was talking about in his journal. Oh, that's a rough deal. That's definitely a rough deal. That's great. So so the author of this world also has another world, which is a multiplayer world called Dakrothia, and he's making a reference to it here, so that's pretty cool. Little cross-world action there, very nice. I wonder if I'm supposed to be the hero who's meant to be going in that cave. Oh, there's one room that has no name or description here. One little room. Ooh, there's the guy. We finish exploring first, okay. He wants one of the books, I don't know which, so I'm gonna grab them all. He wanted the Goreborn Returns. What everyone thought to be true is perhaps not. Things are not as they seem. Yeah, the same deal with these guys. You want to make them aggressive. Like, it should be startling to enter this room. Plus, you really want to be fighting 3 of them at the same time versus 1 at a time. You can set mobs to just have to just be aggressive to players. It is set to players. So something weird could be going on there. I will. Yeah, no, it seems buggy. I'll take a look. Looks like it's not your fault. And so I guess these are all supposed to be killing me right now, right? I'll kill them as if they were aggressive. No, it seems like that's more a bug on my end than yours, honestly. So. Same thing for him. You want to add a room check here. Yeah, so he's normal. So definitely him. His aggression is not right. I wonder, maybe, did you change these before, after I entered the world, maybe? Because like, if I change this guy to aggressive, do that right now. Oops, I need to close this tab and this tab. So let me quit and then re-enter. Oh shit. So I shouldn't have done that. The Shadow Tormentor shouldn't be aggressive. Alright, my bad. But in terms of proving the issue, yeah, he still did attack even though we set him to aggressive. So there's something going on there. Something going on there. Damn, that's ominous. That's very ominous. He's also set to normal. But yeah, I will test this out for sure. He has a decent amount of health. It's gonna be a close one. I might have to flee and regen and go back. I should be able to get in this time. Did I miss the shop? I thought I saw the shop. Also, he gave me a golden greatsword, which I didn't equip, huh? But I can't see. Same deal though, it's one-handed, so I'm not gonna wield a one-handed weapon unless I have a shield, but I don't. What's the task? No, it's a re-inquire. Okay. This quest doesn't work for some reason. Let me re-enter the world just in case, but it looks like I might have to look into this as well. So that was definitely a little bug. I'll try to reproduce it and see if I can fix it. But okay, so that's the instruction is get in and end it. That's it. Get in where? Also, you may want to have him not respawn if this is, unless you really want him to respawn. just checking that I'm not missing something. Was there supposed to be more to him saying that quest? I can check him out. The world editor is telling you here that the configuration that you've entered is invalid as far as that inquire goes, because the inquire command is not available, but there's no inquire triggers. So that means there's no way to inquire it. That's why you're getting this error. Which, that must be the quest that... No, I'm on a different quest though. Oh, let me go back to the guy. Oops. Wrong guy. I'm on this quest apparently. Yeah, no, that's all it says. It says get in and end it now. But I don't really know get in where and kill what. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Also, yeah, you might want to just disable respawns. Am I supposed to be doing something else in this room? Yeah, I'm trying to find what I can do with that. Wall, blood, words. No, I already tried words. Ah. Ooh. Damn. Spooky. Oh, so he's the guy. He seems less hard to me than the guy I killed earlier. One thing we could do with him to make him a little bit more intimidating, if you want, is I can enable spells for him, which will make him use like mage spells, basically. And again, yeah, he just came back to life again, so probably same deal. You want to set his loader to not respawn, I think, because if he's meant to be like the final guy, then. Oh, okay, there's no way for me to go back, so this is like the endgame state. It's all good, man. This is what this is all for. But yeah, I think adding abilities for him would be good, so I can do that right now, actually. This is not something that's exposed in the world editor, but it is something that I can do. Using this back in here, I'm looking for mob templates. Oh, there he is, actually. He's right here. Right, 688, yeah. So all I have to do for this to happen is use abilities. Very nice. No, this was super fun, man. You did really good. It's got a really great ambiance, and the story is great, and I think if you, I'll go through it again and make sure that there's no bugs with aggression and that the loaders are set, etc. But no, this was really, really great. Well done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end the stream. Well, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna like stop this episode essentially, and then I'll start a new one. The reason being I want to export this episode to YouTube kind of as is, with only the world. But then I will be back and I'll be doing a little bit of dev work. So hang in there. I'll be right back. And well done, Addison. Really cool.